You live in the house for a decade, and then all of a sudden you guys want to start your renovation. What happened?
The decision was, do we move or do we stay here?
Beth and Troy Haley knew they needed more room, thanks to this little guy, Towns. What they didn't realize was how tough it would be to turn their 1930 Craftsman into one of Nashville, Tennessee's most unique spaces.
So, Troy, were you a rookie renovator getting into this baby?
I have no handyman skills at all.
Except for demolition and a sledgehammer that wouldn't quit.
Ultimately, what we decided to do was knock out the back of the house and go backwards, and then that became, let's knock out this wall on the inside, let's do the kitchen, and let's do the bathrooms all over again, and all the flooring has to be redone, so let's do that while we're doing it.
It's funny how that happens, isn't it?
Beth and Troy's runaway reno went on for 2 years.
It's a snowball effect.
But when it finally stopped, they had this. The two lit up the old living room with French doors and modern art. Stepped up space with a master suite addition off the back. Then parked the garage door in the dining room. All part of Beth's master plan.
You can easily transition a Craftsman into more of a modern style by keeping things simple and keeping the lines clean. So this is our living room.
Nice.
That's kind of where we started. It was actually a sunroom and living room, and we took the wall down between the two to make a larger living space, so we can actually have more than 2 people in the room now.
It was like a whole different living room.
I get to fill it with furniture.
That and new oak flooring. New curtains, too. That slapped some style on the newly restored windows. And the midnight fireplace? It got a much-needed facelift.
And then what about the hearth?
Well, the hearth we had to replace. It was originally 3x6 subway tiles. I wanted it to feel like an older house, and a lot of the new subway tiles are machine-made, so they're absolutely perfect. And that was not what was originally here, so I wanted something that was irregular.
These were made by local artists, custom to the T, and perfectly imperfect.
They're very irregular, but we modernized it by updating with the color.
And here's the kitchen.
A now modern hangout that meant months of roughing it, weeks without a floor.
You had just a little piece of plywood between 2 floor joists, so you had to sort of tiptoe.
Did you ever get close to maybe falling in?
Yeah. You were like, oh, I hope I don't fall down. There's no telling what sort of spiders and bugs and snakes are down there.
It's nothing but oak now. And by using a lower grade of wood, the couple got more bang for the buck.
We wanted to see the grain, or the wood grains, and the different knots and the different colorations. So this feels more like an old house does.
But this old house was about to get a new addition.
Beth, show me where the old house ended.
Well, this is our back wall, or was our back wall. And then this area here was our eating area, which was probably only about 8 feet wide.
That is cramped right here.
Yeah, you should try Thanksgiving in that space.
The tiny dining room got a boost. That has to be the coolest trick in town.
We added a garage door on the back of our dining room.
We wanted something that let a lot of light in, so we could have chosen French doors, but this actually came out cheaper. We saved about $1,000.
Wow. And I love the idea with the screen. Pull that screen down for me. All you do is pull it down and boom, there you go.
Yeah.
All the way to the floor.
All the way.
And you got your little porch that you wanted.
Exactly. Keeps the bugs at bay.
For their final creation, Beth and Troy turned to solid metal and wood.
That's a heavy door.
But a great entrance to the new addition.
And this is our master bedroom.
This feels like a whole different wing, like a whole different house.
The windows are a throwback to the house's 1930 roots. Then, a newer concept. Beach plywood wardrobes for 2.
Troy, where's your closet?
My closet?
Yours is right here, isn't it?
I got one drawer at the bottom and one little cubby over there. But no, we've each got our own bank of closets. It's pretty neat.
That door weighs a ton.
Life is so much easier now. We've got closets, we've got cabinets, we've got space to live in.
Everything is so much neater and cleaner than it was before, too. That's what I like about it.
It was a lot to go through, but you do forget about those pains, and it's a wonderful space now.